How do I feel after seeing a movie about James Brown, the godfather of soul? Well, I feel good. Get On Up, directed by Tate Taylor and produced by Mick Jagger, the lead singer of the Rolling Stones. This is the story of James Brown, one of the greatest singers of all time, and he's played by Chadwick Boseman, who played Jackie Robinson in the 42 movie, which was a movie about his life. And this movie follows the life of one of the greatest R&B singers ever, when he was a young boy being raised in poverty by his mother, played by Viola Davis, and his abusive father, played by Lenny James, to the point where he becomes this great singer. And this is a really good movie. I really did like this movie. This movie has Octavia Spencer playing his Aunt Honey, who ends up raising him during part of his life, and Nelson Ellis is in the movie playing Bobby Byrd, who is the leader of the Famous Flames, James Brown's first band, and his best friend in the movie becomes like a brother to him, stands by him no matter what, between the good times and the bad times, almost till the end of his career. And Craig Robinson is in the movie as his saxophone player. You got Dan Aykroyd in this movie as the music executive that is one of his closest friends. And that is very significant to have Dan Aykroyd in this movie, since Dan Aykroyd was friends with James Brown and they did the Blues Brothers movies together. So to have him in this movie just feels natural. This movie is really good. Chadwick Boseman feels like James Brown in this movie, even though the singing he does is all lip singing. You can tell it's lip singing, but he does the moves very well, to the point where he really does feel like a character. You see all sides of James Brown's personality, the great singer side and the side we didn't see off camera, where he is very arrogant and egocentric and abusive to the people around him. And I did like that. I did like the fact that it shows the truth about him. And the songs, oh, I love the songs in this movie. Papa Got a Brand New Bag, I Feel Good, Get Up Off of That Thing, and all the other songs in this movie. There's even a scene where it shows one of James Brown's inspirations, Little Richard, as an actor playing Little Richard in this movie in one scene. That is really awesome. This is just a really good movie. I really did like this movie. I definitely think people should see this. If you're a fan of James Brown, you're definitely going to like this movie. The negatives are minor, really. There's a scene where Viola Davis is playing James Brown's mom, and she's dealing with his abusive father in one scene that seemed a little bit off. When you see the movie, I think you'll know what the scene I'm talking about. There's also a scene where James Brown is dealing with one of his wives. Yeah, he had multiple wives, I think about 2 or 3. And one scene where he is abusing his second or third wife, her reaction seemed a little bit off. You'll know the scene I'm talking about when you see the movie. And the final negative is the scene where he meets up with his mother at the Apollo, and seeing that particular scene is split up into 2 parts in the movie. The first half of that scene is shown in one part of the movie, and the other half of that scene is shown in the later half of the movie. I found that to be a little bit weird, but aside from that, this is a really good movie, and Chadwick Boseman does an amazing job as the character. definitely think people should see this. I'm going to give this movie an A-. Definitely check this movie out.